Lesson 98. Size. Take. What size shoes do you take?
I take size 7 shoes.
Stockings. What do some women prefer to wear instead of tights?
Some women prefer to wear stockings instead of tights.
Damage. If you borrowed a friend's bicycle and damaged it in an accident, would you pay to have it fixed?
Yes, if I borrowed a friend's bicycle and damaged it in an accident, I'd pay to have it fixed.
Violent. Do you think life is more violent these days than it was in the past?
No, I don't think life is more violent these days than it was in the past.
Navy. Would you like to join the Navy?
No, I wouldn't like to join the Navy.
Why not?
I think I'd find it boring.
Club. Do you belong to any clubs?
Yes, I belong to a club.
Are there a lot of nightclubs in this town?
Yes, there are a lot of nightclubs in this town.
Accept. Reject. Do you think a person should accept life as it is or try to change it?
I think a person should accept life as it is.
Why?
Because they'll probably be happier.
If you were walking along the street and a stranger tried to give you money for no reason, would you reject the offer?
No, if I was walking along the street and a stranger tried to give me money for no reason, I wouldn't reject the offer, I'd accept it.
Arch. Can you think of any famous arches in the world?
Yes, I can think of some famous arches in the world. Constantine's Arch in Rome, etc.
Rock. Would you jump into a river if you thought there might be rocks under the water?
No, I wouldn't jump into a river if I thought there might be rocks under the water.
How to make a question. How do we make a question with the present simple and the past simple?
We make a question with the present simple and the past simple by using the auxiliary verb do.
Give me some examples, please.
Do you want some tea? Did she see the film last night?
And how do we make a question with verbs that already contain one or more auxiliaries?
With verbs that already contain one or more auxiliaries, we make a question by putting the subject after the first auxiliary verb.
Give me an example, please.
Are you going to the party?
Now, I will say a statement and I want you to change it into a question. Michael can play the guitar.
Can Michael play the guitar?
Susan goes shopping on Saturdays.
Does Susan go shopping on Saturdays?
It will rain later.
Will it rain later?
George made a mistake.
Did George make a mistake?
This bus is going to the city centre.
Is this bus going to the city centre?
They should save their money.
Should they save their money?
We have to go now.
Do we have to go now?
They had been working for more than 2 hours.
Had they been working for more than 2 hours?
Matter equals to be important. Occasionally. What is the matter? No matter. Please. Taste. If we want to live a healthy life, does it matter what kind of food we eat?
Yes, if we want to live a healthy life, it matters what kind of food we eat.
What kind of food ought we to eat?
The kind of food we ought to eat is fruit, fish, vegetables, etc.
Does it matter very much if we occasionally make a small mistake in our dictations?
No, it doesn't matter very much if we occasionally make a small mistake in our dictations.
Would it matter to you if you lived in a place with nowhere to go for entertainment?
Yes, it'd matter to me if I lived in a place with nowhere to go for entertainment.
If I suddenly went like this, what would you ask me?
If you suddenly went like that, I'd ask you, what's the matter?
Do you find that no matter what you do, you can't please everyone?
Yes, I find that no matter what I do, I can't please everyone.
Why is this so?
Because people have different tastes, ideas, and opinions.
Right equals entirely. What's the time right now?
The time right now is 7 minutes past 11.
What's the name of a country right in the north of Europe?
The name of a country right in the north of Europe is Norway or Finland.
Choose, chose, chosen. What are the three forms of choose?
The three forms of choose are choose, chose, chosen.
Who chose the shoes you're wearing?
I chose the shoes I'm wearing myself.
Have you chosen where you're going to go for your next holiday?
No, I haven't chosen where I'm going to go for my next holiday.
Force, persuasion. Do you believe that more is gained by force than by persuasion?
No, I don't believe that more is gained by force than by persuasion.
Bow. Is a bow any use without arrows?
No, a bow isn't any use without arrows.
Natural. Is it natural for cats to spend a lot of their time sleeping?
Yes, it's natural for cats to spend a lot of their time sleeping.
Invent. What would you like to invent?
I'd like to invent a time machine.
Speech. Have you ever made a speech in public?
Yes, I've made a speech in public.
Quite a few. What does the expression quite a few mean?
The expression quite a few means a fairly large number of.
Give me an example, please.
There were quite a few people at the party.
Draw, drew, drawn. Recognizable. What are the three forms of draw?
The three forms of draw are draw, drew, drawn.
If you drew this table across the floor, do you think it'd leave a mark behind it?
Yes, if I drew this table across the floor, I think it'd leave a mark behind it.
If you drew my face, do you suppose it'd be recognizable?
Yes, if I drew your face, I suppose it'd be recognizable.
Why?
Because I can draw well.
About how long ago is it since everything was drawn by horses?
It's about 100 years since everything was drawn by horses.
Pass. Go away.